Hi kids, it's me, Mr. Frost.
And I'm Jonah.
Today, we're going to learn about one of my favorite artists, Georgia O'Keeffe.
Is she the lady that paints the flowers?
She is the lady that paints the flowers, and a whole lot of other things. Let's take a look. Born in 1887, Georgia O'Keeffe was an American artist who painted nature in a way that showed how it made her feel. She played an important part in the development of modern art in America, becoming the first female painter to gain respect in New York's art world in the 1920s. She developed a unique and new way of painting nature, simplifying its shapes and forms to create bold, colorful paintings. She is best known for her paintings of flowers and desert landscapes. Pretty cool, right? Well, today we're going to make a picture of one of Georgia O'Keeffe's flower paintings. We're going to try to make our picture look like the things that Georgia O'Keeffe included in her picture. It's going to be really close up. See how the flower goes right off the page? But even though it's close up, it looks really smooth and simple and very colorful too. Follow along with us and I'll show you how to do it. We're going to need a piece of paper, something to draw with. I'm using a marker today, but you can use a pencil. And something to color with. I'm going to use crayons. If we were doing this in school, we would be using oil pastels. But since we're doing this from home, we'll just use crayons. If you have oil pastels at home, you could try it with oil pastels if you want to. All right, let's get started. Take your paper and put it long ways. You can see that Jonah and I have another piece of paper underneath our picture, and that's going to be important. Start in the middle and make a medium-sized circle, something about the size of a baseball. That's going to be the center of our flower. Now we're going to add our petals. When we draw our petals, we want our petals to go right off the page and onto our, in this case, orange background paper. Watch. I'm going to start here, go right off the page, and then back to the center of my flower. And I'm going to keep doing that with each petal. Start the petal, go right off the page, and back to my flower. Now you can see why I put another piece of paper underneath my drawing. Let's draw the rest of the petals. Once you have your petals all done, let's add a couple of details. In the middle of our flower, draw a smile like this, and then 3 lines coming up from that smile that curve into a circle like this. Curve up and into a circle. Up and into a circle. Up and into a circle. And then on the petals, add a line down the middle of the petal like this, or you can split it into a Y. Don't let that line go all the way to the edge of your paper, or you'll be confused about what's a petal and what's a detail. Now that your drawing is all done, we're ready to start adding some color. This is the really fun part. We have to choose our colors carefully to make sure that our flower will blend well. First, I want you to choose kind of a darker color. I picked purple, and I'm going to use this to outline my petal like this. Then, after I outline the petal, I'm going to use that same color and I'm going to shade from the center of the flower like this, nice and dark, and shade lighter as it comes out. And I want to stop leaving some white still in the middle of the petal like that. Now I'm going to pick another color. This color needs to blend well with my first color. So use the color wheel to pick a color that is close to the color that you started with. So I picked purple for my first color. What would be a color that's close to purple? That's right, I'm going to use blue. So I'm going to take my blue crayon and I'm going to color in the rest of that petal, even on top of my purple where I shaded it. You can also use a dark version and a light version of the same color the way Jonah's doing. Now let's use that same technique to fill in the rest of our petals. First, outline. Then shade. Then take your lighter color and fill in the rest of the petal. Okay, let's do the rest. Once you're done coloring your petals, now pick a color for the middle of your flower. I'm going to use pink. Once you've colored the middle, now it's time to choose a color for the background. Now when we choose a color for the background, we want to look at the color wheel again. Think about what color your flower mostly is. My flower is purple. So I want to look across the color wheel and pick something from the other side that will really stand out from my purple flower and make it really pop. So I'm going to use yellow for my background because yellow is the complementary color of purple. And there you go. A flower close-up in the style of Georgia O'Keeffe. I think they came out pretty good. I can't wait to see your picture. Remember, if you send me a picture of your drawing to my email or by text message, I will include it in the video of student work that I post this week. Okay, kids, I'll see you later. Bye.